Hey, what is up guys, Soccer23 here, and today's video is going to be a video about YCS Utrecht and YCS Las Vegas. We will talk also about a little bit about Las Vegas because in this weekend happen to be a couple of YCSs going along together. So let's take a look at some deck profiles and how the meta shaped. So before we start, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, leave a like on the video if you find informative. Follow the Omnia Players, my team, both on Facebook and on Instagram. And if you want to buy some cards, go on TCG card market to have the best prices as possible. So let's get started and let's take a look at the Yugioh card.com website, in which we can find the picture of the two finalists of the YCS Utrecht 2020. So we got Ryan Gebri. Sorry, I cannot pronounce the name. Probably it's not correctly pronounced, but you got the idea, against Matteo Bertolezzi from Italy. So France against Italy in these finals, and Ryan was able to get the whole event by piloting his deck until the end of the finals. So as you can see here, we got a Salamangreat winner against the Cherubini Turbo deck by Matteo. A lot of people is waiting for his deck list to come out. I will post a picture of that when available. I still did not find it, but it's a really interesting deck full of weird cards. It's a 60 card based deck with a lot of level 3s that can get easy special summon on the field. And he was able to pilot his deck until the finals, but he was stopped by Ryan with this Salamangreat and this exceptional hand during the game 3, as you can see here from the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG EU official YouTube channel. If you want to see the finals, go and check it out if you didn't see it already. Basically, Matteo went first and put up like 7 negates through Apollousa and the Borlo Savage Dragon, but Ryan had the Mind Control, Lightning Storm, and he had also the Nibiru, as you can see, from the graveyard, and even the Phantasma, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember well, which was absolutely crazy. And in this way he was able to of course go over the opponent's board. So that's the finals, and that's the overall deck and country breakdown. So let's take a look at the best deck in this event. So we now officially have a good idea on how the meta decks are and how the meta is shaped. So as you can see, in round 1 we got 206 Spyrals, 201 Salamangreats, then following up Invoked Shadows with 182, Lunalight, Altergeist, Dinosaurs, a lot of dinosaurs out there, Invoked Dark Hero, and then 1000 of other decks. So that's really a lot of variety, and I'm really glad about that, because finally Konami was able to hit the major decks on the ban list, and this created much more variety, even more than before. Then the country breakdown, as you can see here, sees the Germany in the first place, followed up by the Netherlands, France, United Kingdom, Italy, Belgium, Switzerland, Austria, and other countries. So now, taking a look at the top 64 deck country breakdown, we can see that Spiral is in the lead with 13 decks, then followed by Salamangreats with 10 Altergeist, Invoke Shadow, 5 Dinosaurs, Lunalights is 4, Invoked is 4, and as well as 3 Thunder Dragons, which is pretty amazing. Germany on the lead once again. And if you want to check out some profiles, unfortunately I was not able to attend the event. On Lithium channel you can find a lot of profiles, including the Ryan first place Salamangreat, the Flavio third place Spiral. Then shout out to Zoe that got top 64 with Spyrals, and we got of course the Sam Mac invoked Thunder Dragons, Orcus Dracopulse, that was able to win the Master Rule 5 side event. So there was also a special side event with the new rules in this YCS Utrecht, just to have kind of like a sneak peek on what will happen starting from the 1st of April with the new rules. And then moving on, the top 8 players profile. You can see the picture of all the players that were able to go until the top 8. We got Jordan, the winner Ryan, then Donovan, and Chishu, Flavio Palumbo, Davide Pennino, Matteo Bertulezzi, and that's crazy that we got 3 Italian players, which is really good. Sam, and that's it. If you want to check out the profiles, you can find them on the Card Launcher store and in other really good websites. And whereas in Vegas we have the Team YCS, and these 3 guys were able to win Team YCS using 2 dinosaurs and a shadow invoked against our other 496 teams. So the double dinosaur package was able to win this event, and it's really crazy. As you know, I'm a dinosaur player, so I'm pretty glad about that. So moving on to the Card Launcher store, huge shout out also to this webpage that always shows a lot of profiles. We can see some of the best profiles of these 2 events. So starting off with Las Vegas, at first place, team gonna finish that, Scott Page. This is the first profile of dinosaurs. As you can see now, dinosaurs is seen as a going second resource because of such strong cards like Evenly Matched, Lightning Storm, and these also have a lot of consistency thanks to the triple copy of Pot of Extravagance. This deck is so crazy, able to go over massive boards also with the help of the UCT and the Dogoran, of course. Then we got the Steven, which is from the same team, the second dinosaur. The profile is pretty much the same. As you can see, there are not so many differences. Probably something different in this side deck, yeah, but really slightly changes. And then the last of the team gonna finish that is the invoked Shadow, as you can see here. I guess that's a pretty standard build. It's really cool, the inclusion of Phantasmaze in here. All the rest is kinda regular in my opinion. Then let's take a look at the YCS Utrecht winner instead, Ryan Jabri with Salamangreat. So Salads still in the meta, Salads still happen to be the best deck. So that's absolutely crazy. This deck is able to go also through the ban list, doesn't matter if Stelio is banned. As you can see, the profile is pretty interesting also for the inclusion of this little snake in here, the serpent, which is a brand new one. Main deck in Imperial Order is also a cool choice, and the side deck is mainly for going second, as you can see, plus the inclusion of the different dimension ground for going first, which is an absolutely strong card. Then if you want to see other deck profiles, we can check out the Flavio Palumbo third place YCS Utrecht 2020. This is of course a spiral deck with the Scrap Engine and with the Magician's Soul. So the 1 DD Crow to be added, the 1 Draw Luck, that's pretty interesting, maybe some interaction with the Where Art Thou, and then the 1 Utility Wire that comes in handy sometimes. Also the Appointer of the Red Lotus in this side deck is pretty important because some players decided to play this card, which is pretty cool one. And then in the extra deck we have the usual stuff, nothing so particular. Then in the top 4, YCS Utrecht 2020 Jordan deck profile. This is another Shadow Invoked deck, and this is a 44 card deck, and that's pretty cool. I watched the video on Farfa's channel, shout out to Farfa for breaking this deck profile. And as you can see, 44 cards, double Ash, the 1 Dinomicious that Jordan explained that it is because of Mystic Mine, so he will not be deck out by the Mystic Mine. You still have one out, and the Denominations is one of the best. Also because it is not sending as a cost, but is sending as an effect, so this will trigger also the Shadow cards. Then the extract, 15 cards plus the 2 cards into the side deck that are targets for the super polymerization in the form of the Salamangreat monster and the War Chalice Al-Marduk, which is a crazy card for the Spiral matchup. Then we got some other pictures that we don't care about, and we got the top 16 YCS Utrecht once again. Zoltan Kolonix that played Orcust, which is pretty amazing. So also Orcust was able to get to the top cut, and that's pretty cool because everyone was thinking that Orcust was dead, but as you can see, it can still be played. Once again, we see the so popular Scrap engine together with the Magician Souls engine. The inclusion of the draw cards gives more consistency to this deck. Interesting the choice of the Solemn Judgments into the side deck. Then we got always top 16 Bart Ladru with Invoked Shadow. This time with the Gammas, I guess that they are light, so also fodder for the construct, which is pretty cool. And the Red Latency into the side deck that is getting more and more popular. Then we got top 32 Simon He that was playing Salamangreat once again. He used the Serpent as well as the winner, just one copy though. Once again, Imperial Order into the main deck, and the inclusion of Summon Limit into the side deck, which is pretty strong and is able to shut down a lot of strategies. Then we got the Thunder Dragon deck profile by Dominic Anton, which is once again another deck that everyone was thinking that was absolutely dead, but it's not like that. Interesting the choice of the single copy of Lightning Storm into the main deck, and as you can see in the side deck you have a double copy of Dimension Shifter, which is a really strong card and has also a lot of interaction with the deck, as you know. And once again you can see the new popular cards like Denominations and the DD Ground into the side deck. Then this is the Usman Manan first place YCS Utrecht 2020 side event with the Master Rule 5. So Draco Pulse was able to win this event. The inclusion of the one Orochi is pretty cool, the triple rabbit, and we can see also the double or nothing into the main deck, which is pretty cool and allows you to OTK. Also in here you can see the 3 copies of Mystic Mine into the side deck, which is really popular, and also the exchange that allows you to get rid of the opponent's hand traps while you are going first. So other interesting tags in here. These are some images from the streaming. Then we got the breakdown, the top 16 breakdown, as you can see here. 15% of Spyrals, 19% Salamangreat, Shadow Invoked and Altergeist, both with 13% Invoked, Dinosaur, Thunder Dragon, Orcust and others with the 6% of presence. And then moving on to the top 8, as you can see, Spiral is getting the big slice of the cake, and Salamangreat is following. And the Cherubim Turbo that was considered others before and now is considered a deck itself. It's pretty crazy. I just want to remember that this YCS got 2,236 people, so there was the top 64, and that's pretty cool. So that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you got some suggestion, please comment down below, leave a like on the video to support us, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and if you want to follow us and support us, go on the Omnia Players Facebook and Instagram page and leave a like to follow us and see all the news about my Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive team. And see you in the next one.